Sir, you are bleeding from your leg.
Get down now!
You have a hole.
Welcome.
Well, nuggies. Let's go. I'm home for the rest of the day. We did. Nice.
Technically, I'm home for the weekend.
You know what I mean. These are my nuggies. Oh, that'd be so great. Oh, to live in a world with actual Pokemon. Athlon. This is a hard word. This is a big word for Elmo. Ophthalmology journal, spring, has been added to your human records. I've never heard of an electric... They are real? They're all real? I've just never heard of an electric catfish before. You got a trolley! It's a trolley! You got a buggy. Look at you, I'm proud of you. You can definitely tell that the dev of this game, of Lurkbait, is, British. So do I think it is who I think it is? I have the whole Piplup evolution line! Come here! Come here, you penguin! I want to make friends with you!
Sit up.
Don't mind me just rolling up to the SWAT team with just Skechers on.
Yo, got
Don't
the Air
mind
Force
me
Ones?
rolling up with the Skechers. I'm being assaulted. Haha. We did it.
It's done.
Is Arabella this way, maybe? Oh, Arabella is. Arabella's hanging with the Withers.
I never met a skeleton before.
Are you vibing with Withers? I love that for you. Someone's just gonna have a gun? No! Please don't! Please no!
I really hate to do
No,
this to
please!
you. I really
No,
do, but I
please!
can't let anyone else know. I can't
No,
let them
please!
know. I'm so sorry.
Please, I'm begging you, Sim, please. A tie?
Let's go!
Oh! Oh! What is this? Oh! 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 I got killed so fast!
Instant death. Instant! Insane. Holy
But your loins tingle. Was that arousal? Do I smell beef? In amongst the rot is an unmistakable sweetness. Succubus spittle. The meat is charmed.
How do I tell
Why are
these?
you still in Master's den? I smell sour milk and rot on its breath. This creature.
What just tingled? My loins tingled, Oro. The loins did. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Let's see if any events happen. Wait a second. Not my husband putting me in horny jail. My like stuff was acting all weird and was acting like my microphone was on when starting up was on, which doesn't make sense because it shouldn't be. But it's just my OBS being fucking weird. But hi, hello friends. How are we doing today? I hope we are doing lovely. I hope we've had an amazing day so far. I'm really hoping that we can get farther along in Best Served Cold. I think just on the nights that I'm not sure what I want to do, we'll just do Best Served Cold for the rest of the Stream-a-thon because it's been going pretty good. But hi, hello, how are we doing? I took a shot of soju before this because I needed to post a TikTok. So, I do have a shot of soju in my system. But let's see. Hi Daniel, welcome in. And congrats Ariel on getting first. Hi Puppy Bones. Enjoy your lurk. And enjoy your lurk, Ariel. What's that? Soju? It is a Korean drink. It's an alcoholic beverage. I'm doing yogurt flavored soju tonight because I accidentally left my apple soju sitting on my desk all day today and it was not cold and I like my alcohol cold. It helps with the burn, but it's yogurt soju. It's like 12% alcohol, so it's a little strong. That's why you take shots. You don't really you can drink just straight soju, like just out of the bottle. I may or may not have done that before, but it's not like, it is really good. I'm normally not like a fan of like yogurt flavored things, but this is actually pretty good. We have a second bottle because I actually didn't know that we had more of this bottle left, and I bought a second bottle when I bought my bottle of apple soju. The apple soju is really good. Sim said that is it lychee soju is good, and then Moonlit mentioned plum flavored soju is really good. But where we get our soju doesn't have that, so I haven't got to try it, but I definitely do want to try it. So, but we're gonna go ahead and hop right into solving some murders. I guess we can start with Olivia. Hello, bartender. I'm back. I'm here, and frankly, I'm dying for a drink. Evening, Miss Carmine. This place must have been dull without me. What, if anything, have I missed? Let's see. Need a drink, Miss Carmine? Daring of you to ask. Yes, pour me something fabulous. She loves a pirate's joy. But I'd like to get her a little bit more inebriated. Just see if I can get some questions out of her. She likes the Eastern Ruby, so we'll do that. Ooh, shorty fine. She is. Listen, a lot of the characters in this game are really fine. Also, why is my camera not here? Where the fuck? There we go. A lot of the characters in this game are very fine people. A very nice flavor, darling. Good work. This place must have been dull without me. Okay. I gotta ask you some questions, lady. Let's see. I think... I was gonna ask okay, yeah, so I turned it off earlier today during Minecraft because my kid woke up and he was in my lap, and I turned off my camera when my kid's here because we don't post his face on the internet for safety reasons, so. Yes, we met there occasionally. This place must have been dull without me. Okay, well she didn't give me much. Is there anything else that mentions... Olivia by name, perchance? Let's see what she thinks about Elliot. Love your confidence, Traga. Absolutely incredible, but I don't know what you're getting at with this one. Okay. Apologies. Sorry. Did that ruin her mood? Okay, no, it didn't. Clara was... Let's see if she knows anything about this. Poor girl. Well, she's not really a girl, I guess. Still, I hope she's okay. Okay. Real shit, yeah. I just... With the stuff that I know about the internet, I just don't like having my kid on the internet as much. What a gorgeous slider that is, but why are you showing me this? Do you smoke, Miss Carmine? Only for pleasure. As opposed to business. Plenty of actors smoke to be social. I pity the poor girls who puff away with puckered lips pretending to like it. You enjoy it? Certainly. After sex and before a big show, calms the nerves. What about your voice? She shrugs, the thick lining of her coat cushioning her face. Everything in moderation, darling. She frowns, furrowing her brows and pursing her lips. What is it? My late husband hated my smoking. I'm remembering a particularly unpleasant conversation we had. Sorry? Don't be, darling. I don't tolerate unpleasant conversations with anyone now. Me and my partner can be the same. People are awful sometimes. They really are. And that's like one thing, like, especially now with AI and like the development of AI. Ugh, it's terrifying. Heavens, would you look at the time? I should get going. Your tab. Olivia winks at you and places the coins out on the table with the grin is coy. She enjoys being caught just as much as she enjoys getting away with it. Good night, Olivia. I wonder how her husband died. I'm back and I need a strong drink. Evening, Elliot. What do you need from me? Okay. His favorite's only a 2. He's neutral on that one. Is there another one with mint? I need a good 5 that'll work on him. He's neutral with that one. He doesn't like a lot of sugary things. That would get him drunk. I wonder what he'd say to an evening prayer. You mainly play spots on YouTube, or are you mainly Twitch? I have a separate VOD channel on YouTube, but I post my own stuff on YouTube, and then I also do Twitch. I have 2 different YouTubes. And then I think it's VODs? Yeah, see, I have 2 different YouTubes. Not bad, as long as the glass is clean, I won't complain. What do you need from me? Let's see. Anything that mentions Elliot. Okay. Let's ask him about this. I didn't visit, and you should doubt the words of crooks. What do you need from me? Okay. Chased. Clara, that hotel girl, what about her? She was chased down the boulevard. With those square shoulders and protruding brow, she's hardly a damsel in distress. It seems these days the women are not but men in dress, while the men gossip and giggle like girls, don't you agree? I'm not sure. I'm not saying there's something wrong with this Clara girl. The problem is with society, and the idea that men and women are different sides of the same coin. We are different animals altogether. There's a natural order, and all we need to do is follow that order. Discord comes from trying to make things artificially equal and denying the true order of things. Elliot, dude, stop. You know what I'm thinking about? Don't look at me like I'm saying something distasteful. Look, the traditions of sorrow were traditions for a reason. I'm not saying women need to be sent back to the kitchen, but all this liberation has gone too far. I'm not the only one saying so. And women like Claire are not a problem, but a symptom of the problem. If she wants to learn how to fight and build her muscles like a man, let her be treated like one. Let's see how quickly she admits women are not built for violence when she faces it in earnest. All of this is academic anyway. I'm sure she made up the whole thing. What is wrong with you? Definitely not progressive. Oh my goodness. I have no interest in this discussion or your judgment. You're lucky you serve drinks because your conversation is pedestrian. Alrighty then. Okay, buddy. What are you actually talking about? I don't know what's your ad. Okay, my bad. Shit. Okay. My bad. Alright, I knew Natalia, and all I can say is, she rejected me. What do you need from me? What are you actually talking about? Okay. Okay, well, good to know that it at least won't take away options to talk to him. There is some credence to what you say. You should report this if you feel the evidence is compelling. I've got work tomorrow, so I'm going to see you. Wait, which one did I just show him? The career criminal. Yeah, that checks. See you. Elena sits down wordlessly. For a while, she looks down at her hand, seemingly in a trance. Hi, Mackay. Welcome in. What can I get you? Do you remember what I said about Natalia? I do. I regret saying it. I regret it a lot. I saw my dad yesterday, and he's basically a husk. I didn't like her. I'll dance with my hands above my head, like Jesus. Hi, geeks. What's up? Welcome in. What were we up to? Hi, hello. If you're new here, I'm Michaela, or Michaela Live. I am a variety streamer, and right now I'm doing a birthday stream-a-thon to celebrate my 25th birthday last Saturday, and we are hanging out playing some Best Served Cold, which is a murder mystery game where you're a bartender in the Prohibition at a speakeasy. So, Heavy Rain, what is that? Thank you, I'm doing pretty good. What's Heavy Rain? I've never heard of it. Also, how did you find me? I love learning how people found me. I didn't like her, and yeah, she was a floozy, but making fun of her dying like that, that's not me. It was a bit cold. She threatened to have me written off, but at the same time, if my father was just following her lead, I should be upset with him. Perhaps I need to stop trying to shift my father around like he's a pawn. He's a grown man, he can take care of himself. Also a kind of murder mystery game. It's a story-based game where you hunt a killer through 4 different characters. Ooh! Nice! Fun! This one is kind of like Coffee Talk or Tavern Talk if you've ever played those. So you make drinks and stuff and you try to make them based on what the person needs, but it's really good. Think I found you through the Final Girls in one of their streams? Yep, I'm a fellow Final Girl, so that's probably how you did. If you are following Final Girls, it's probably how you found me. Anyway, enough of that. Okay then. I really like it. I don't know how to talk today apparently. I really like it. Hi baby. I really like it. I played the demo when it first came out and I've had it since it released. I just haven't had a chance to play it. So I now have a chance to play it right now and I've been really enjoying it. You seem genuinely disturbed about what happened to Natalia. Yes, it's affecting me quite badly. Someone dying like that, it makes you realize money isn't everything. It's from the creators of Detroit Become Human. I played that and my friends recommended Heavy Rain off of that. I've never played Detroit Become Human. I've actually never watched, I've obviously heard of it, but I've never really played or watched anything on it. So, but I like a good murder mystery. I play a lot of like mystery games during my own time, so it's probably right up my alley. I guess there's more to life than my inheritance. Sometimes I think I should just let them write me off and lose everything. Maybe the fear is worse than the reality. It would be foolish though if father doesn't give me the money. He'll just waste it at the casino. Maybe something needs to change. I gave up on trying to make him a better person a long time ago, but still, I told myself it was just the company he kept. Natalia wasn't the issue, my father was. When my mother left, he was happy that he had an excuse to gamble. He's not grieving, he's greedy. Maybe it's the alcohol talking, but I've been learning a lot about myself lately. Either way, on to other things and topics, please. Right. Let's give her a drink. You said that you wanted to get drunk, so let's see, is there a 7? You like the night count, so I'll give it to you. You said to get you drunk, so I'm getting you drunk. Listen, I'm a bartender. I am just but a lowly bartender. If you ask for me to get you drunk, I will get you drunk. I will not get you inebriated, because then I have to deal with you being unruly, but I will get you drunk at least. Well, I definitely don't hate it, thanks. Let's catch up on all the gossip. How did becoming rich change your life? It was pretty much instantaneous. My father plays every game in the casino, and he is not good. He is, however, occasionally very lucky, and when you're lucky and have a daughter who tells you not to gamble all your winnings, well, you can move up 3 or 4 social classes in a weekend. We're not close, if that's what you're wondering. My father's always abroad or in the casino, but he sends me a chunk of money every month. I get more in that monthly pay packet than I could earn in a year. A good setup. She waves her hand and weakly shrugs. When he's poor again, I'll be sure to write him a letter or something. I save most of the money he sends me and spend where I need. Clothes, hair, skincare. Looking wealthy is half the cost of being wealthy. I see. Being rich, what are your thoughts on the prohibition? Quite the question for a night like this. What are yours? I'm a bartender, so the answer should be pretty clear. I mean, yes, you work as a bartender, but people do illegal work for a lot of reasons. Why do you do it? I do it for the money. Honesty. I respect that. People can be pretty judgmental when it comes to how we make our money. The greatest luxury wealthy people enjoy is money becoming invisible to them. I don't see the point of the prohibition personally. It seems like a knee-jerk reaction by old men in the Saran legislator. Literal fossils. Ooh, I can't read tonight, apparently. I tell you one thing, they are drinking what they want, when they want. Prohibition won't make their cheeks less rosy. Wait, is that the time I should get going? See you later. Okay, I think we've kind of marked Lena out of it. So I feel like evening. Prepared to answer any of your questions. What have I not presented to him? Good work. It seems his sentimental feelings over your little memento may have done him in. This doesn't mean he did it. Indeed, we need both evidence and motive. Keep digging. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. I do want to give him a drink that he likes just so that we can get our friendship up with him. So we're just going to give him a wake-up call. Just because it's his favorite drink. So it'll increase our friendship with him so that if we do reach something that we need to have a high friendship with him, we've got it. Ah, perfect. Well, as perfect as a crime can be. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. Okay. I don't have any questions for you. So, bye-bye. Oh, no, wait, no. Bye-bye. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody. No, cool. Off to the next day. And off to see if we can connect any of our stuff. I don't think this is gonna unlock anything. Okay, we'll keep this on here though, because this is where the murder happened. So we'll just do like this. I don't think we're missing anything. I just don't think we've gotten any more clues. I don't think there's much we can do to combine these. I'm doing this just because I'm genuinely curious if I'm missing anything. welcome in. Thank you for the biddies. How are you doing? Enjoy your lurk, geeks. I'm doing well. I'm not 100% sure that I'm missing anything. I'm surprised that his comments on Clara didn't get, like, anything at all. But, okay. Okay, I feel like that would have ticked something because he likes blondes. I know, I'm missing something, probably like a filter or a couple screws. Oh, you mean the game? Yeah, I'm also missing a filter and a couple screws, but yeah, I meant clues in the game, but relatable. Clara takes a seat. She seems in higher spirits since you last saw her. Hey again. Hello, Clara. This place is buzzing. I saw a lot of familiar faces on the way here. A lot of folks who used to drink at the mid-bar at Grand Down Heights come here now. At Hotel Jubilee, I mean. Mr. Lin gave me a bit of a weird look when he saw me. I won't lie, he kind of gives me the creeps. And I know I'm not the only one who thinks so, but I reckon he's probably harmless. Your boy just woke up from a nap? Wait, what time is it for you? Oro? 'Cause bro, it's like 9 o'clock for me. I was mostly glad to see Maria again. Have you met her? I remember her. She talks about chess a lot, but she manages to make it sound interesting somehow. She's wicked smart, you know. She even dresses smart. I should talk to her, shouldn't I? Almost 11? Dude, and you just woke up from a nap? What time did you go down for your nap? How long were you, like, asleep? Pokey bitch. I'm dead. I can't. Dang. You got a Rowlet. Whoa, good job, Puppy Bones. What have I missed? What do you think of Maria? She's a decent sort. I saw her once or twice back when I worked at the bar at the hotel. It seems Clara's being nice when talking about Maria, but you can tell there's more to the story. What have I missed? Okay, I need to get her drunk. I fell asleep at like 8 p.m. That's like bedtime. It's like bedtime. Oro. Need a drink, Clara? Okay, I need to get her to a 7. I guess we're gonna see how she feels about a night count. So I need her at a 7 to get details from her. Let's see how this goes. Well, I was exhausted when I got home from work, both mentally and physically, so it was happening. That's fair. It's good, I'll give you that. What have I missed? What do you think of Maria? She's very pretty. I mean, that's what everyone else thinks, and I guess they're right. She's so delicate and well-dressed, not to mention smart. I didn't have a say. Yeah, I get it. Did I talk about how you were chased? I told you that, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Oh wait, I have work tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep, so good luck with the bar. Night. Woke up just in time for some World Cup soccer. Hello, but how's this going? It's going pretty good. We're kind of at a stalemate right now, but we're working on it. Bartender? Father Lacey. Please share something happy with me and I talk to someone who's not confessing mortal sins. Tell me about your father. There's not much to say, he was just like me. And now he's gone, I feel like... This will sound strange, but I feel like the goddess has rejected him, and me too. Rejected? Yes, after he died a slow, painful death, people asked me if I'd lost my faith, but I feel like if I did, the goddess wouldn't care. Doesn't your goddess care for everyone? Where did you get that? It's not in the book. That's not in any of the books. I keep trying to find the goddess, but she's never there. It's in the search that we find grace, so I tell everyone who speaks so gloomily. I see. Okay. I didn't mean to upset him, but oh well. Okay. This man loves a night count, but this man cannot handle his alcohol. So we're gonna give him an evening prayer. Because he can handle an evening prayer. Goes down quite nicely. Okay. I haven't gotten to ask you anything about it. Enjoy your lurk, Daniel. That means nothing to me. You leave me out of this nonsense. Sorry? Do you smoke, Father Lacey? I'd rather have the devil flay me alive. We all have our vices, but suicide, even if it's slow, is a sin. Seems a bit extreme. Flagellation used to be common in the church. Poor choice of words, I suppose. Perhaps. Damn. Okay. Sorry? Goodbye. He's very touchy. Well, well. Look who's still open in a world of dwindling light. You're a beacon in the night. Don't plan on closing anytime soon. We're close to this one. Let's see. Serve him a drink first. A drink, Peter? Okay, I need to get him at least a 7. See how he feels about a night count. I'm about to very much confront him with something, and he's not going to like it very much, so we'll see how he feels about a night count. I'm not usually a fan of surprises in my drink, but this is good. Let's catch up like the old days. Hey, so, Carrie was chased down an alley. Might have given her a scare, but I doubt she was in any real danger. That girl is spunk. She can look after herself. Why do you think that? That dame is a Bartitsu fighter, and not a bad one. One of the Casey crew tried to mug her last year, and she cracked the bone in his wrist till it came through the skin. He'll never play a viola again. Still. She was smart to take off, don't get me wrong. But by my reckoning, this killer picks his victims carefully, starting with the weakest in the herd. Speaking from experience. I'm not talking about this anymore. I barely have the patience to justify the crimes I did commit today. Okay. Let's catch up. People who have little money and remember having none. Who have a little money and remember having none are dangerous. Especially when their wealth is threatened. Like drowning animals, they'll drag anyone else down to save themselves. Let's catch up like the old days. Okay, well, I want something to make you closer to me, but that's fine. You're very much barking up the wrong tree here. My bad. Well, I won't go home, but I can't stay here. Make sure you don't get into any mischief while I'm gone. That's my job. Will do. Hi, Vincent. Good evening. I wouldn't mind a sip of something after a long day. Okay. A drink, Vincent. I'll give him his favorite. You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. What do you think about Clara being chased after being at our bar? One of our customers was chased down by the Bokolvi Boulevard last night. Oh, my heart weeps for this country. The state of it all. Terrible. Okay. What about Loverboy? Killian going around attempting to charm blondes? Yes, that sounds about right. He's definitely the type to only care about certain looks. Fortunately, all ladies seem to be smart enough to recognize him for what he is. Fortunately, indeed. Let's see. Lounge chats. Can't say I know much about this Elliot person, but I confirm that Natalia did often enjoy hanging out at the hotel. It's located near a favorite casino and was surrounded by quite a few speakeasies once the hotel bar shut down. Good to know. Elliot rejected. I beg your pardon, I have no idea what you're on about. Okay. Sorry. Sorry I asked. Okay, let's talk to Mr. Alpha Man again. I'm back and I need a strong drink. Heard you have a bit of reputation here among my customers. I'm here to enjoy my drinks and escape my troubles, thank you. If I want to hear petty gossip, I'll join the girls hanging out at the tea house. I see. Little fucking prick. I'm a little drunk. He needs a 5. He likes an evening prayer, so I'll do an evening prayer. That'll get him to a 5 at least. He's such a dick. Like, dude, you don't have to be that much of a dick. Which ones? I don't care about the idle chatter of scatterbrained women. You assume it's a woman? Great minds speak about philosophy and science, mediocre minds concern themselves with sports and the papers, and dull minds gossip, and women are the worst for it. It's a bit small-minded. I don't need to be interrogated on my views. We all know that women and men's minds work differently. Those who pretend otherwise are deluding themselves. Elliot stands up and begins searching inside the pockets of his coat. Eventually, he pulls out a rectangular, shiny metal case. It's ornate and it's engraved with floral details. He opens the case, revealing a dozen cigarettes packed close like sardines. He picks one out, then begins frantically searching again. God damn it, where is that lighter? This time he pulls a box of matches from his pocket and strikes one to light it up. We're trying to make this place less smoky. Whatever, I'm calm now. Just take a breath or something. What do you need from me? So he's been using matches. So what, I told you that, but I was drunk, rambling. I probably just lost it through a hole in my pocket. Really? I don't know about that. I got work tomorrow, so I'm going to see you. That's suspicious. That's weird. Hello, hello. What does a girl need to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Alina. Let's catch up on all the gossip. I need to get her closer to friendships, and maybe we'll do her favorite drink. A poison drop. I'm gonna enjoy this one. Delicious. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Let's see. Oh, well, hold on. Let's see. Alina Dragos. There we go. Sure, I visited. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Yes, that's where I confronted Natalia about spending all of Father's money. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Okay. Ask her about her old job. I told you, I don't work there now. I don't have to. Let's catch up on all the gossip. A photograph of a syringe. What's this about? Know anything about it? Too much. I saw plenty of those at the hospital back when I was working as a nurse. You were a nurse? Sometime before my dad earned our fortune, I worked at the Bukovi hospital. Those syringes were used every day over there. I switched jobs last year and became an assistant for Dr. Durand. She's Killian's mom if you've met him. While working there, I noticed she uses the exact same ones. For whatever reason, she locks them in a cabinet. Did you have access to them? Of course I did. I think she locked them away because of Killian. I turned the key on the day I quit the job, though. Strange topic, syringes. I'm just glad I never had to use them. I never have to use them now that I'm happily unemployed. Glad your fortune's changed. Wait, is that the time I should get going? Let's talk to Maria. Evening, Maria. Let's see. Need a drink? Her favorite is a femme fatale, which we will give her so that she likes this more. I just don't know how people drink, like, tomato drinks. That's lovely, thank you. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. That's awful. I know Claire can look after herself, but this killer business sounds serious. We should chat, I guess, pass the time. It's possible, but I still find it hard to believe. Okay. Have you been drinking? I wouldn't judge you for it, but you aren't making much sense. Okay. Alina the assassin. Let's ask her about Alina. Huh. Oh, you're serious. What a lark. No, Alina's not the one. Okay. What about Elliot? Have you been drinking? Okay, you don't know him, so you're welcome. Evening, barkeep. Evening. Pray to answer any of your questions. So he lost his lighter and his cigarette case is ornately detailed. I don't know about you, bartender, but I think I see a connection here and it's not looking good for Lynn. Go on, put the pieces together. I'm ready to answer any of your questions. Let me just give you a drink you like. Give you another wake-up call. Ah, perfect. Well, as perfect as a crime can be. I have clues to put together. Good night, sir. I have clues to connect. I have a murder to solve. Let's see. Elliot's missing lighter. It's a match. Okay. What about... Okay. Okay. Since both were custom made, there's no doubt that they are unique. The lighter we found must have been Elliot's. Okay, I have to find their defense though, so it means I have to confront them with their stuff. What say you in your defense? Constable Hugo Martins entered the bar again. The way he carries himself, you feel you're about to have an unpleasant conversation. Barkeep, we're already weak into the 2-week time limit I gave you, and I trust you're aware of this. I am. From what you've shown me so far, I come to understand you're making a genuine effort at this. While you still have time to before our agreed-upon deadline, there's no telling when the killer will strike again. If you believe to have a solid idea of who the killer might be, I urge you to tell me as soon as possible. I will. I'll hang around a little. If there's any findings you haven't shown me yet, just call me over. When it comes to information, I have all the time in the world. If it means catching the killer. Okay. I'm back and I need a strong drink. Evening, Elliot. What do you need from me? Okay, let's get him drunk. What if we already showed him the lighter and he didn't respond? You think I killed Natalia Reed just because you have a crackpot theory about my lighter? For a crackpot theory, it sure seems to get a rise out of you. Ha! You know what I really thought of Natalia Reed? Yeah. You can see the cogs in his head turning as he stares at you down. His angry eyes flicker past you to the wall behind your head and the glass in his hand. Natalia Reed was an uptight, dirty gold digger who deserved what she got. She was barely even sober when I tried to talk with her on serious matters. She called me dull, and she was shallow and vapid. The woman had a laugh that could shatter glass in the conversational range of a birch tree. Why didn't anyone waste time trying to converse with her? She was a personality vacuum. People say I'm awkward, but she was a dull dishwasher. Women like her refuse to follow the rules. We should all acknowledge when engaging in the dating area. She's of mediocre quality as a partner, at best, and yet she insisted on holding out for a man far her superior. Instead of you. He slams the glass down with a crack. Little shards of glass catch on the edge of his hand, and he wipes them away. If he's injured, he's hiding it well. And why not? I was settling for her, and still she dismissed me despite my obvious qualities. I think I've heard enough. What do you need from me? He's not to be trusted. That much should be very clear of any gentleman. What do you need? Really, I don't know about that. Okay. What are you actually talking about? I don't know what you're asking me. My bad. Actually talking, okay, my bad. Okay. We'll talk a lot about Peter, but he won't talk about anybody else. Okay, bye. Claire takes a seat beside Maria. The two women seem to know each other, albeit as acquaintances. I believe we met before, right? Briefly, I think you served me when I was at the hotel with Alina. Right, I remember now. You play chess, right? Yes, you asked me to teach you, and when I tried, your manager yelled at you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not working now. I don't work here is what I'm trying to say. You want me to teach you chess? I have a mini board in my bag. I know a little bit. Pawns move forward, priests move diagonal, kings is useless. Bishops, and you'd be surprised about the king. Do you know what an opening is? Nope. Right, we'll start easy then. Maria sets up the pieces with agile, instinctive quickness, while Claire watches diligently, sipping on her drink. While you know very little about chess, instinct tells you that your customers are likely about to witness the biggest beatdown in chess history. Let's talk to Peter. Well, look who's still open in a world of dwindling light. You're blinking in the night. Okay. Let's serve him a drink. That gets him a little drunk, because I think we're about to confront him. Really quick. Yeah, I haven't confronted him at all. So level with me. I assume you never went legit? Level with you? My very legitimate enterprises ain't your business. Fine. He shrugs, taking a deep breath. Look, when you see the stuff Bassar police gets away with, you start to realize the law is just rules set up by folks who are already following them. I'm about as legit as you are, speakeasy manager. Our laws protect the powerful. Sure, I can get on board with that sentiment, especially as it flatters me personally. Though the system may be crooked to the core, it chewed you up and spat you out. Somewhere better. Providence, eh? You got out of the game, but somehow you're still in as a speakeasy owner. You sound envious. He takes a long sip of his drink. You know you're right. He does too. Well, I am envious. Twice I tried to get out. First time they needed me for one big job and there wasn't exactly an opt-out clause. Second time, well, I got out for a year, but no one treated me any different and my name wasn't any cleaner. If folks gonna treat me like a villain, I might as well be one. Even when you escape the life stays with you. People remember what you've done, especially when you get big reminder scratches down half of your face. So yeah, I see that what you got going on and I think you got lucky. Maybe I would like to get lucky with like that. But then I remember me and you are in the same position. Both one mistake away from a life in the clink. One little mistake. But, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm too smart to get caught and you're too lucky. Lucky? Remember that time when the Minetti boys unloaded his pistol gun at the train depot? How did every slug miss you? Like I said, you always been lucky. And now you gotta keep that lucky streak going, right? Sure. You gotta find a killer, but I can't believe you're looking at me for this, after everything we've been through. You know my style. I ain't never killed anyone ever, right? But just say I did. It would be business, not personal, so there'd be no injections of poisons. Needles are for docs and junkies. I wouldn't be pumping anyone full of poison, most especially if it made them suffer. Like I said, with me, it's always just business. Look him in the eyes. Peter's gaze softens for a moment. Is he feeling sympathy, anger, regret? He frowns, and for a fraction of a second, you see how boyish he looks when he's not scowling. Then he vanishes back into himself, and his gaze becomes empty. I believe you. Do you? We'll see. Let's catch up just like the old days. Yeah. It's not his style. Did you miss me? What makes you ask that? You're unusually friendly. Sometimes I need to talk to someone who doesn't twitch every time I reach into my coat pocket. I get treated like a monster so much I figured I'm not one, not all the time. We've seen a lot of the same stuff and I like that you're straight with me. I see that little frown at the corner of your mouth. Still, you don't tell me to leave, and you can look me in the eye. That's enough for me. Nothing personal. I can't blame you. No one thinks of me as the bearer of good news, you know. Right. Okay, let's see. You're very much barking up the wrong tree here. My bad. Will do. Okay. Let me present this to him. Evening? Let me go ahead and give him a drink. Ah, perfect. Well, as perfect as crime can be, ready to answer some of your questions. A damning piece of evidence indeed, the strongest we've seen so far. This could be a breakthrough, but we need to play it smart. I'll need a motive. Find out if he had any connection with the victim. Already did that. Are you pulling my leg? Don't like your sentiment for Wagner cloud your judgment, bartender. I didn't do it, I promise. It's not an alibi. I know him. He's not your man. Oh, fine. I suppose he's more of a common street thug than a serial killer. He's off the hook for now. But you'd do well to be a little more professional and stop making googly eyes at one of our suspects. I'm dead. Not him calling it out. We'll let them keep playing their chess for a little bit. We meet again. Evening. What do you want to know, bartender? Let's see, which one's her favorite drink? Oh yes, an evening prayer. Common sense has been chasing you, my darling, but you can run. Try to form thoughts more fully before you speak. Oh. Okay. Killian, he couldn't hide his stash of books and burlesque, glossy magazines from his mummy, never mind hide a body. What about this? Okay. Darling, I have a gift when it comes to reading people, and I must say, it failed me the moment I believed you were smarter than this. Do you genuinely believe a girl as intelligent as Lena would think murder is the best option for her situation, especially after telling everyone within earshot how much she hates her months before her death? The few times I could be bothered to pay attention when she played chess, I could tell she never makes a single move without considering every outcome. The same goes for the decisions she makes in life. It's a trait I deem worthy of my respect, perhaps even envy. Think long and hard about what you're looking for, dear bartender. Would the actions of a serial killer, with all the flaws and risk, surely fit a person like Alina? Either way, take it from me, she would find ways to deal with Natalia that are far more elegant and efficient than injecting poison, ways that will never incriminate her. Well, would you like at the time? I'm going to make my way home before the sun comes up. Good night, Wendy. Okay, there's her alibi. She's a tactician. Evening. Miss Brooker raises a good point. Alina Dragos does seem a little too clever to have killed a woman she so closely detested with a tool she was known to have worked with. I think we could cross her name off our list. Okay. Talk to these lovely folk. Quick, you gotta set me up. I'm in desperate need of a drink. Need a drink, Clara? Nothing too strong. I have work tomorrow. I'm still doing a night count because I gotta ask her important questions and I need her to answer them. Cryptic. I don't think this is relevant. Oh, I didn't mean to talk about that. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Killian, he's not smart enough to be a killer. He told me I'd be a good catch if I had a decent dowry. I don't want to be caught by him. Or any man. Oh wait, I have work tomorrow. I gotta keep... Okay. She's not gonna give me anything. Good evening. Evening, Maria. Good thing is the femme fatale, which is her favorite drink, also gets her drunk. Which is just what we need. I'm always happy to think the worst of him, but he's not smart enough to be a serial killer. He's not smart enough to dress himself without Mummy's help. Okay. What about this? Okay. She doesn't really know Elliot. Have you been drinking? Okay. How could a doctor, an educated and refined woman, raise a son like Killian? Okay. That's a lighter. Any reason you're showing me this? I was wondering if you smoked. No, I don't like the smell, or the aesthetics. Unless you're a writer puffing away on a pipe while you hammer a typewriter or something like that. That's a look. Stay quiet. You still smoke? Well, I'm not taking back anything I said. Just quit. It's not easy. Maybe, but this world will kill you quick enough. No need to run faster towards the grave. That's a tad dramatic. I just don't understand people. If you know something is bad for you and you still do it, I just don't understand it. Yeah. Another drink? Oh, it's really late. I'm gonna head home. I have something on tomorrow. Thanks for the drinks. You're welcome. Okay, well, I don't think I have anything else for you. I think I covered everything. Okay, we still need to get defenses for Killian and Elliot. I think. He's a tactician. It's not his style. I'm really thinking it's Elliot, but I've got to figure out how he got the syringe. That's the thing that's getting me, is the syringe. Oh. Marina and Alina sit at the bar. This is the first time you've seen them alone together, making it strange when Alina's buoyant persona finally drops and she looks frankly exhausted. The big fake grin is gone and replaced by a wan smile. A look that you read as the party's over. On the other hand, Maria seems happier with only Alina around. Her shoulders are back and she's leaning closer to her friend, poking her with her elbow to make her giggle. What can I get you? A few drinks would be nice. She needs something sweet. Nothing sweet, please. I need something to calm me down. It wasn't that bad. It's Wendy. She's always like that. She's the most stereotypical heiress we've ever met. If she was a character in a book, people would reject her for being too Wendy. I bet she really does have a horse butler at the penthouse of hers. Is that a butler who's a horse or a butler for her horses? Both. I can't believe someone that wealthy doesn't have better etiquette, though. I saw her eat some creme brulee with a fish fork. Elena lets out a laugh, then turns and looks around. Hello, Estion. How you doing? Thank you for the lurk. Popping in to show my support. Thank you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I can't believe no one else has noticed. They're just too intimidated by her sharp tongue. Or is it a forked tongue? She's not that bad. Though she was a bit mean to that homeless man. She was horrid. She told him to pull his socks up, and he had lost a leg. Goodness, I didn't hear that. Wait, she told a homeless man to pull his socks up? To his face, in broad daylight. I guess it's just sock. Sorry, that's not kind either. Goddess, do you remember when Natalia said, "Don't give them money, they'll spend it on drugs"? Yes, I remember. She said worse. I mean, at one time I was homeless. So was my dad. She had no tact. Same, she never met Wendy. They destroy each other. Clash of egos, mutually assured destruction. Can you imagine? The lack of empathy by the goddess. You two don't seem to like Wendy. She's not all bad. I think her mouth is quicker than she realizes. And a lot more cruel. I think she just lived a sheltered life. Sometimes Marie and I just need a chance to air out all of our frustrations. Sideways glances when our wealthy friends say something questionable can only sustain you so long. Eventually, you need to let it all out. Yes, please don't tell her we're saying this behind her back. I hate drama. My lips are sealed. Good. Then here's a hefty tip for you. Lena dumps out the coins in her purse alongside money for the drinks. It's probably triple what the drinks actually cost, and she doesn't seem fazed. But before she turns away, you notice her count the coins and exhale softly. After a moment, she looks at Maria and signals her to follow. The two walk back to their booth. Thanks. Let's see what Elliot has to say about his little explosion. Wait. See what he says about this. My bad. Let's give him his favorite drink and see if it gets his, like, friendship with us up further to unlock more conversation topics. Okay, nope. I guess I'll just ask him about the stuff I have. My bad. I know that man, I don't care to know him. You should avoid him. Okay. Yeah, actually, okay. My bad. Okay, wait, we have him in a good mood, but we've already had that. Okay, it's not letting a while then. I'm trying to fit in with the popular, I didn't need to bother. When I can't find tobacco, if you have any tips for quitting that actually work, let me know. Okay. Oh, he's still letting me ask questions. Okay, well, we already did this little conversation. Noted, okay. Time to wrap up. Bye. Okay. See. We meet again. Evening. What do you want to know, bartender? I'll give you your favorite drink. She gave me information on... She gave me an alibi for Alina, but not Killian. But I don't remember if I asked her about Killian yet. I did. Okay. Such dignity in working a job you hate to put food on the table, but it's not much fun, is it? She's certainly enjoying the escape from poverty. What do you want to know, bartender? What do you think about Clara being chased? Clara was chased down the boulevard? Well, that's a little intense. How is she doing? She's a little shaken. I don't really know the girl. Still, I hope they catch whoever did it. Good night, Wendy. Okay, let's see. How about giving him his favorite drink? It's only a 2, but I do want him a little tipsy because we might be exploring some hard topics for him today. Didn't get him high enough, did it? Oh, darn it. What in the goddess are you talking about? You're talking absolute rot. I won't indulge this baseless speculation. But you're all sorts of tittle. Okay. What a ridiculous idea. Nonsense. Okay. Perhaps a bit slow, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Blondes? I love blondes. Another reason this killer must be stopped. Okay. Maybe I can get a thing from Alina about Killian. Let's give her her favorite drink. Okay, well, I've asked questions about everything. Okay. Oh yeah, Alina goes on and on about it. I don't know what to say to her anymore. Okay. Really, that's worrying. I need to warn Alina. We should chat, I guess, to pass time. Okay. 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 We're like running into parts where like I can't really get any more information out of people until I get their friendship up, which is kind of hard. I need to get her higher in friendship. Really quick, actually, let me check. Have I asked her about Killian? I haven't. Maybe she'll give me Killian's thing. Need a drink, Alina? My cat is currently screaming to high heaven because he wants attention. Hermes! Baby, what do you want? He's like, Hermes, baby. You're gonna wake the baby up. Oh, I see. You're trying to get Gray to chase you. I see. Exactly what he's trying to do. Gray's laying in the hallway outside my office. He's trying to get Gray to chase him. That's ridiculous. Killian would never do something like that. Besides, the body was found early in the morning, right? Killian's mother is extremely strict when it comes to curfew. If he's not home by 11 p.m., she'll scour the entire Bakobi Boulevard until she can drag him back home. Trust me on this one, Killian cannot take a single breath without his parents' permission. If he were up to no good, they'd know. There's some sort of puzzles. I like riddles, but this one makes no sense to me. Sorry. He tried to hit on me, and thankfully Dad was around to put a stop to that. Poor Clara. Terrifying. Wait, is that the time I should get going? Evening. Let's give him his favorite drink. Zoom. So to show you this. A little unconventional for a young man his age, but it's certainly in line with what I've heard around about Dr. Durand. It seems we can rule Killian out. Good work, bartender. I have a borrow him. I think I'd give it one more day to see if Olivia and what's his name come in with information on Elliot, because I seem to know Elliot a little bit more. Yeah, see, here's Vincent. do you have to say about this? Okay. I just need Olivia to come in one more time so I can ask about Elliot. And maybe even the priest. Maybe he'll have something. I'm just gonna serve everybody their favorite drink, and if I can unlock more conversation with them, I do. So I've got a defense for everybody except for Elliot. And I'm pretty sure it was Elliot. Because I just don't think Peter would do it. Yep. Hi. Okay, let's see if I can get him up to the smoking bit. Because the one thing that's not adding up for Elliot to be the killer is the syringe. Killian looks uncomfortable as if recalling an unpleasant memory. He looks up and down. Fine, yes, I smoke. Just don't go around telling people about it, alright? I hide it. Once Mom caught me and dragged me by my ear to flush them down the toilet. Oh. Mom was never the type to say anything once she could say it 100 times. She brought some medical drawings of diseased lungs. Pretty much put me off my dinner of liver and onions that evening. That's intense. I wasn't finished. Then she brought me into her practice and I was confronted with by some pallid, gasping gentleman who wheezed a warning about life of smoke and decadence. Then she threatened to make me eat the whole pack, the next pack if she found. I hate doctors. That's horrible. It was, so yes, I do my best to keep up the facade that I hate smoking. Recently I had a flutter of panic when I lost my lighter. I quickly bought a new one, of course. I struggle with matches, they're just too awkward. He pulls out a sturdy-looking lighter from his pocket, simple and plain, the kind you can find at any tobacco shop. I just hope my mom doesn't find the other one. Hope she doesn't. But I presented him with the lighter. Okay, but here's what's plain. Let's see. Let's see if she says anything about Elliot. I wonder what all that shouting is about. Now I know. What have I missed? I'll give her her favorite. Okay, so still nobody's giving an alibi for this man. But I really want to see Olivia and the priest one more time before I, like, throw the nail in the coffin, you know? Okay. That's not enough proof to push for conviction, sadly. This line of questioning may be a dead end, but don't give up. Keep looking around and see what else you can find. Okay. I have a bar to run. I want to give it one more day. Like, I just want to talk to Olivia and the priest one more time before we confirm it's Elliot. Okay, there's Olivia. The priest still isn't here. Hello, bartender. I'm back. I'm here, and frankly, I'm dying for a drink. Let's see. Love your confidence, Draga. Absolutely incredible, but I don't know what you're getting at with this one. Okay. She also doesn't have anything for him, so... No, 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 that's not what I meant to click on. She would absolutely hate that. Lord of mercy. The last thing we want to do is piss off Olivia. Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine, absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. Okay, I didn't unlock any more paths of conversation with her. Talk with Vincent. Here's your Eastern Ruby. We're just kind of speeding through, trying to get to hopefully the priest coming so that we can ask him about Elliot. Because as far as I know, he knows Elliot. And that's really the only piece of evidence we're lacking, like, looking into. Might ask, I don't know if Peter knows about him. Oh, I didn't mean to ask you that. Okay. Let's give him his favorite drink, a cold winter. Let's see. Very much, okay, my bad. Bye-bye. Just trying to give everybody their favorite drinks to build up, like, relationship with them, and then we can hopefully unlock more conversation topics. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but... Okay, I think I've talked to everyone that's here. I'll give him his favorite drink and then we will carry on. So I have nothing new to show him. Damn it. Okay. Come on, priest. Come on, priest man. Nothing. Cool. Oh wait, that's right. He comes in on Sunday, doesn't he? Between masses. That's right. We have already had this conversation with you. Okay, time to wrap up. Bye. Oh, they're talking. The group of 20-somethings sit in a semicircle sipping happily. No, those are imported. A lot of textiles we use are made in other factories. So what you're saying is if I purchase a coat from the shop you work out, made by you, it's more of an assemblage? Everything is at this point. I mean, I've made some of the patterns, picked out some of the fabric, but yes, most of the stuff is designed by my boss and I just stitch it together. Sort of. Didn't I get my coat from Seems Good? I think your parents might have visited. I nearly got to work on one of Olivia Carmine's outfits, though, before my boss got back from his trip. Apparently the two of them go back long enough that he worked as her stylist for a bit. She's very picky about who she lets touch her clothes. She's probably very hush-hush about her sizings. I've heard all sorts of rumors like that about celebrities. Thankfully, if I ever need anything modified, Maria can just do it. Now that must be handy. Say, Maria, I think you could fix up a few pieces I have. I just take it to the store. I don't have the equipment at home. Anyway, I'm getting a drink, Maria. Want anything on me? Surprise me. If you're grabbing drinks, I'd love an evening prayer. S'il-vous plaît. Sure. Hello, Ellie. Let's see. Let's see if I can get her to talk about her and Maria. Because that's one of the paths we haven't explored yet with conversation. I don't think it's gonna get us high enough. Yeah, it's not. Come on. Hopefully the priest will be here tomorrow. Yes. Just getting everybody their favorite drink. I didn't mean to talk to you. Yes, I was trying to click on Maria and you got in front of her and then it clicked on you instead. There we go. Let's see. Ugh. Okay, next we just need to talk to Killian. Give him his favorite drink. Okay. Bye, Killian. Let me talk to Mr. Hugo. Give him his drink. For a man who's so against the whole, you know, speakeasy thing, he drinks quite a bit. He drinks every single day. I don't have anything for you right now. We might unlock something new at the next day, though, so that'll be really interesting to see. Okay, come on, priest. Come on, priesty boy. He's here! Father Lacey? Need a drink, Father? See, Father Lacey, I would give you your favorite drink, but it'll make you wasted. So I'll give you an evening prayer, which will at least put you a little drunk, but not wasted, and hopefully put you in a good mood. Okay. It means nothing to me, okay. I feel like I've missed the opportunity to get John Lacey, like, wasted a few times and get his friendship up and him be a little bit more open with me. I think I'm ready to present. I think that's just how it's gonna be. Let me give him his favorite drink and see if I unlock a new friendship thing with him. And also let me see if I can get more information from Alina on her and Maria. I didn't unlock anything new with him, so... It should get her high enough for me to ask her about her and Maria. I'm still not high enough to ask her about Maria? What the fuck? Okay. That's fine. Let me make sure everybody's served at least. Because this is case 0, so I feel like there's multiple cases, and this isn't just the only case. I feel like it wouldn't say case 0 if there were multiple cases. So here's one thing I'm gonna say. If he is the killer, it's really fucked up that he can do that shit, like, sober. His favorite drink is a mint punch, and it's not very strong. So, like, he's like cold-blooded killer. It's not like he's getting drunk and doing this, like, in a drunken rage. Like, he is fully sober when he does this shit. Okay. Let's ring the bell. And let's submit the case. Because I've not been able to get a defense for Elliot. I've given you enough time. I need you to name your suspects. What are your findings? I have them in my notebook. So who are you accusing? Elliot Lynn. Elliot Lynn. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on him. He managed to avoid most of my questions. Why would Elliot Lynn kill Natalia Reed? What's his motive? She rejected his advances. Elliot may try to hide it, but he holds some questionable views about women. And if Natalia... He tries to hide it? I don't know. He's been pretty fucking... I'm an alpha male. Women are the least impressive species. We're a different species than women. Blah 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 blah. It's been real fucking... Men are the most strongest species. Blah blah... Bro. And Natalia rejected him. He does not have the maturity to handle that well. I have seen entitlement, self-hatred, and resentment in a young man like him before. Dangerous. Do you have evidence connecting Elliot Lynn to Natalia's death? The lighter at the scene belongs to him. So he's missing his lighter, and the one we have in evidence matches the decorations on his cigarette case. This sounds very convicting. Wait, are you sure about this? To present your case, there's no going back. I'm confident. Very well, I'll go present your findings to my superiors and return here when I have results. Rest assured, I will be back. Until then... Okie dokie artichoke. Get you your copper bullet, my lady. I didn't mean to... Talk to Mr. Dopey Peter over here. I want to get the results from this case before we end stream tonight. Not quite there. Not quite there. Yeah, so it would only let me suggest Elliot, so I'm assuming that we pass it because it only lets us suggest the people that we haven't found a defense for. Let me talk to Vincent. Okay. I think that's everybody in the bar. The calendar becomes available in the home office after a case has been submitted. You can use it to skip forward to the day of the deadline if you don't want to spend the remaining days serving drinks and socializing with your customer. No, I wanna do the last day because it's literally the last day anyway, and I want to see if Alina shows up. And if we can do anything. On the day of the deadline, Hugo returns to the bar an hour before it opens. Constable Mertens, we're not open yet, I'm afraid. Hugo's expression breaks and he smiles. His eyes light up and he roughly pats you on the shoulder. Good work, bartender, you found the culprit and helped me secure my promotion. We should celebrate, and we're certainly in the right place to do so. What flavor would you like to celebrate with? Surprise me. Anything will have the taste of success in it at this point. We should celebrate, and we're certainly in the right place to do so. A drink to celebrate. A toast to a safer Bakovi. Let's get him drunk. We've not tried anything. He likes a wake-up call. He's neutral to a cold winter. I wonder if he likes sugar in his coffee. I mean, in his drink. Let's try an Easter and Ruby. Solid choice. It's not my usual pick, but stepping out of my comfort zone has led us to this achievement. I can't wait to see their faces back at the station when we put Elliot away for good. He'll never see daylight again. Our case is watertight. Good job, sport. Good job. Hugo flips his notebook closed and looks down at his drink. It's empty. For a moment you wonder whether he'll order another, but instead he meets your eyes. It looks like he just come to a decision. This partnership ended up being a profitable one. I made the right choice when I asked you for help. Glad to help. We made quite the team. My intuition, insight, and deduction, and your legwork. I wonder, would you do this all over again? I'd like to try more detective work. Well, that might be a possibility, but not for a while. A year at least. What are you talking about? I'm gonna have to book you. Even if you help catch a killer, this establishment is still illegal, and what you're doing is a crime. Are you serious? I am. When I first came here, I told you I had 2 weeks to catch a killer. I lied. I gave myself 2 weeks before I would shut this place down. The law is the law. Now we have the killer. I can catch 2 birds with 1 stone. Kill 2 birds with 1 Kill 2 birds, you mean? Come on. Quite. I'm taking your cooperation into account when I put in a good word, but you're still being charged, and with your history, I'm not sure anything I say can save you. You betrayed me. Yes, whatever. I'm a man with a job, and that job is catching criminals. Why do you think this story would have a happy ending? He finally stands up, putting the notebook in his inner pocket. You feel numb as you watch him fix the creases on his coat. It's a shame. Some of the squires at the station could learn a thing or two about police work from you. Let's keep things moving. I have to cuff you. Whoa. Guilty. Solved. Okay. Hugo over here betraying us a year later. See where this goes, and then we'll end stream. No! Not Alina! We didn't get to know her feelings about Maria! You're shitting me right now. Are you kidding me? That's frustrating. I'm really sad she's dead. But also, I really wanted to know more about Maria. An hour before opening, Vincent floored sends the stairs and enters the speakeasy underneath his bookstore. He sits down in front of you with a big smile, his eyes twinkling with mischief. The grand opening of the nightcap. I haven't felt this excited since. Well, not for a while. Isn't it risky to reopen? Certainly not. Police have clamped down on nearly every speakeasy on the boulevard in the last year. With the illusion of certainty comes complacency. A firm belief that all establishments have been closed makes funding continuous efforts to try and find new ones redundant. Consider it reverse psychology. Surely nobody would attempt to open an illegal establishment in the same place twice. That way of thinking is exactly why here and now poses the least risk. What would happen if we do get caught? The constabulary are no longer trying to send a message. At worst, we might get a fine, but with business booming, it wouldn't set us back more than a month of profits. When I was hiring, I made sure to find an honest, professional bartender who needed the work. I picked you for this risky adventure because I needed someone with a sense of adventure and a clean record. My record is clean because I haven't been caught. Yes, this sparkling audacity is precisely what I was looking for in a bartender. Now might you be good enough to make me a drink? What do you fancy? Please show me why I hired you and surprise me. I'll leave you to it. Now, might you be good enough to make me a drink? Can I tempt you, Vincent? Oh, has his drinks changed? Because last time he liked an Eastern Ruby. Is he not gonna like an Eastern Ruby anymore? That's the purest nectar. Perfection. Now then, I have a dinner party to attend to. Make sure to stay kind, professional, and consistent with the quality of drinks. Okay. Is there gonna... I just want to see if there's gonna be new people here. There are. Ooh. You're very fancy. I like you. Well, I think with that, we're gonna end here, I think. Okay. Well, that was an interesting end and an interesting beginning. I did not expect Alina to die, and that's really depressing that she did because I really liked her. I wanted to see where her and Maria went. I have a very strong feeling that... Sorry, I'm trying to grade out and it's not liking me loading things on Chrome. But I'm really curious if it's what's her name that was talking with Maria and getting to know Maria. I have a very strong feeling that it's her. Like it's a jealousy thing because of how obsessed Maria was with Alina. Lynn is playing Fortnite. Tommy Pickles is playing Rainbow Six Siege. Daniel. Alfie's playing Overwatch. I think I rated Lynn recently. I did. We rated Daniel yesterday, I think. Let's see. I think Alfie and Kat might be playing together. They are. Have I rated Alfie and or Kat recently? I've not rated either of them. So we're gonna raid Kat first. My stuff's gonna get super glitchy. I need to figure out why OBS and Chrome hate each other so much. So it's kind of ridiculous. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow for more Minecraft. And I've also decided that I'm probably gonna do a Minecraft Let's Play on stream in place of Pokopia. It's gonna be a different mod pack than what I'm doing for YouTube, but we are gonna be doing our YouTube stuff tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Minecraft. And bye-bye. Yeah, that's like the issue we ran into with... Thank you. That's one of the issues that we had in Bliss